we're about to install a single chamber FlowStop. There are 3 steps to installing this FlowStop. The first step is to take the FlowStop, lay it on the ground and inflate it to about 1 psi. The next step will be to take it and fit it into the opening, position it there, and once you have it positioned, you go to step 3, which is to inflate it to 15 psi. Let me show you how to do that. So now we're going to unfold this, and I've got a helper with me so that, because this is a much larger FlowStop, so it's going to require 2 people. So now we're going to inflate this FlowStop to about half to 1 psi. And what we need to do is to make sure that this valve is popped out. This valve is out and ready for the pump, but if you have it in this position, you need to push it in and it'll pop out. Now that the valve is popped out, we're going to connect the pump to the FlowStop. You want to push it in, push down, and turn clockwise. Okay, now that we have this connected to the single chamber, we're going to start the pump and we're going to pump it up to half to 1 psi so that we can fit it into the opening. We've inflated this FlowStop so that it's going to hold its shape and it's going to be a bit firmer so that we can put it into the opening. So now what we'll do is we'll fit it into the opening. Okay, so if your FlowStop's not fitting in, use this technique. Use the technique to pull this out and pull this under, and then you can fit it right in there. And then when your FlowStop fills up, it'll fill in the void. Now that we've installed the single chamber into the opening, we're now going to continue inflating it to 15 psi. Okay, now that the FlowStop is at 15 psi, we're going to disconnect the pump. And we're going to put in the plug. Then we're going to inspect all the gaskets. We're going to look underneath to see if there's any gaps, look in the corners, and also look on all the sides. And it should be very strong and not be able to pull out.